Hello. Hello. Testing. What's up, everybody? Where is our friend? Our one friend in the world. Acerbate. Someone on sound, are you out there? Wow, community VIPs. Someone on sound? Someone on sound, you're not in the friends list. You're not on lichess. Saji and someone on sound are online. Alright. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. What's up? Sumaher, the winner of the Pawn de Swiss last night that I had to leave early. Sumaher, very impressive. Good game against me. He was better. 4 points out of 5. Our first 10 plus 5 rapid tournament. 5 rounds. Impressive performance by Politz, who defeated Cormorant in the last round to take second place. So nice job with a 2200 performance by Politz. And Cormorant getting the bronze trophy with 3 out of 5. Thanks to all of you guys, World Loser, Ruslan, El Shakmat, Camel Culture for a couple games. Sorry I had to leave. Couldn't play and stream last night. We will make up for it though. So this Friday, I don't know if anyone's out there, it's early Thursday morning. This Friday we're going to host a bonus stream with a bonus tournament, and I'm going to decide today whether we're going to do another rapid or maybe even classical. That's the question. Rapid or classical, Friday night fight. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Weird Wednesday chicken dinner stream. Sumair wins the chicken dinner. Chicken dinner trophy. Maybe that's what we'll call the Friday night now. Chicken dinner fight night. Chicken dinner fight night. Sumair with a chicken dinner prize. Alright. Where is everybody on our wonderful Wednesday morning? I had just 2 games yesterday. A win and a draw. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Puzzles. Warm up a little puzzle. Hate puzzles. I hate puzzles. I hate chess. Alright, this looks like an easy one. Feels like an easy one. Looks like a decoy. I can decoy the white queen away. And play rook d2. Isn't rook d8 kind of strong? If I play like rook a d8, rook takes g8, even just like rook takes g8, he'd have no way of protecting against the mate. And rook d8, the really brutal threat is like rook d2. Doesn't look like there's any defense to rook a d8. Not rook gd8, but rook a d8. Rook takes doesn't make sense. It's the only move that makes sense. What about like rook takes and taking the material? See, that's greedy. You don't want to do like rook takes rook. The beginner plays rook takes rook, rook takes rook, queen takes a2, rook g7 check, and all hell breaks loose. Oh. See, that's why you don't play rated puzzles on Wednesday morning. Unbelievable hallucination. It can't be rook takes g1. At least I don't have the pressure of being 2600 in puzzles any longer. It can't be rook takes g1. So if you don't have rook d8, what do you have here? This is a problem. Now I'm truly confused because there doesn't seem to be any other candidate move. Rook g3 doesn't do anything. Rook takes rook doesn't seem to do anything. Well, I mean, the original idea of rook takes rook, queen takes a2, rook g7 check. King h8, clearly not good. So that's a problem. Welcome everybody to our Wednesday morning unusual openings. Blitz challenges. I hate blitz, but we're going to do it. If I had more time, I would play rapid. But I'm a little bit pressed for time on Wednesdays. I don't have hours and hours to stream on Wednesday morning. Let's see. Is our stream even running? We're good. We are good, alright. No viewers, though. It's a very quiet Wednesday morning here. Without Astrobate to warm up the stream. Lots of quotes. Damn, dude, what is the move? Wow. What could it possibly be? There is no other candidate move. There's literally no other candidate move. What? So rook takes, rook takes. You're kidding me, right? Oh my god. So the solution has to be like rook takes, rook g8? Trading everything off? No. It could be. Yeah, I think it's trading rooks and trading another rook. Wow. You're down a piece and you're trading off both rooks. And then knight g3 is threatened. Oh my god. It looks like rook takes rook, rook takes rook, rook g8. And then white trades rooks. King takes. You're threatening knight g3, so the only move for white, would be something that stops knight g3. Queen d8 check, king h7, queen e8 check, queen e8 check, queen h8 check, king g6. And I'm threatening to take the bishop on f6. But the one problem I see, Zen Chess, what's up, by the way? Rook takes rook, rook takes rook. Rook takes rook, rook takes rook, rook g8, take, bishop e5 or something like that. I can win a piece. I can take on a2, or I can even check and take on e5. But the problem is, what bothers me is that then it's just 3 pawns up and an ending. I guess that's enough. This is my only other solution. Yeah, it was a nice puzzle. I hallucinated. It's counterintuitive, trading off the pieces, right? There's nothing left to attack with. We're down a piece and we're just trading both sets of rook. Both sets of rook. Well, he's losing a piece back and then he's down 3 pawns and an ending. Which I guess that's a problem. Being down 3 pawns and an ending is not good. I mean, the most important variation is check here, check. King g6. Now I'm threatening mate. I mean, I guess bishop e5, is worth a try. Now you're threatening queen f6 check. Small details, Zenchus. Why does this work? Don't ask me to spell out the details. So the whole combo was to unpin with tempo. I would kind of classify it as elimination of defense. I don't know, but I don't even understand if this is working. Because queen f6 check, I'd say, is still a pretty legit threat. So I can't just take on a2. I mean, there's this. This looks pretty nasty. Check here. Are we getting mated? No, but I don't think, I understand fully what's going on here. I mean, it's totally possible this could be a solution. That's crazy if that's the solution. But there's this check. No, that's a problem. That's kind of a problem. No, that's not going to work. Alright, so it's not queen takes a2. You guys see that's mate. You guys. You see this is mate, right? Queen takes a2. Queen G8 check. I'm a little slow on the uptake, but here. The dopamine reuptake inhibitor. Yeah. Well, we know this much, right? So check here, here, here. And I'm saying, like, you know, this is a move, but it sucks. So this is the only move. And that's active, you know, because we have a threat here. But maybe there's some sneaky way we can win, like knight e3. Shit, like everywhere there's checks. We have knight e3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Zen chess. Look, everything's defended. Now the only thing that white can do, because this is guarded, right? There's no mate with queen g4. Now white has to do like check and queen back. Harold Bloom says, "When's the last time you ate chicken? How was it served?" Yesterday. It was fried chicken breast cutlets. Queen g7. King h5. That's nice now. Now the problem with this position is, like, what is black threatening? It doesn't matter. Does it? Yeah, it matters. Chess lives matters. Where's the win? I feel like we're not in the right track here. There's no threat. What? This bothers me. That's the solution. It stops there. Rook takes, rook takes. So we're saying king takes. Wait a sec. Am I missing something? Oh, wait. Are we missing something? We're going down a deep rabbit hole. Rook g1, rook takes. Am I missing something? But I'm really curious now. This is the only move, though. I mean, bishop e5 is literally the only move. Where is the forced win for black? Do I have knight h4? That allows all kinds of crazy shit, like bishop b1 check. We can't move the knight. This bothers me. There's no one here anyway. So it's just, if you want to challenge me to play, let's play. I mean, I'm taking challenges 5+3. This is like my mental warm-up while nobody was here. I don't like doing tactics on stream. Really, I don't like doing them at all. Very rarely I'm in the mood for puzzles. Go get a cigarette. Go smoke your... Smoke them if you got them. Yeah, this puzzle bothers me, though. Like, it just ends, even though I'm not even sure how we win. Knight h4, walks into queen g8. Knight e3 was the only move I could really think of. But now check, king h5. And it's like, I'm not threatening anything. That's slightly problematic, you know. We have to actually, like, threaten something to win. Maybe I have some weird move like queen e1. That doesn't work either. If I could just take a bishop, I would be winning. But where is it? What is white's next move? Yeah, this isn't a winning position. So I'm really kind of stumped here. Someone explain to me what's going on. The computer says this is a winning move. Okay, rook g8 is the solution. This is the solution. Black wins, right? Okay, rook takes g8. Now, maybe black has another move here, like queen e1 check or something? What am I missing? I could play queen e1 check. That doesn't work. I have to take. This is forced. 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 Wait a second. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, we're saying bishop e5. Now I must have missed something here. Point is that I'm missing something here. So the move must not be knight e3. This is the only possibility. There's another win here. Queen f6 check, maybe not a threat. But this is definitely a threat. Queen g8 is definitely a threat. That's a serious problem. Queen g8 is a threat. If I just take on a2, I'm like losing. I can check on f1 or e1 or whatever. But what's the point? Do I just keep like checking till I do what? I don't understand. This is pretty subtle, man. Queen f3 check. This is not easy at all. Queen f3 check, king h2. Queen e2 check, king h1. Queen e1 check. It's going in circles. Queen e1 check, king h2. Shit. So what if I just went king h5 right away? You know, this never occurred to me. What if we go king h5 right away? That doesn't work. Damn, dude. Yeah, I mean, this puzzle, like, it leaves everything out. The solution. Damn, I mean, you gotta put your queen on e1. So the point is that the bishop's attacked now, so you can play king h5. I'm still not even sure. And white still has queen g8, right? Oh, it's check. That's the point, man. That's extremely deep. It's extremely deep. Now I'm threatening to take your bishop on a2. Okay. Yeah. I think very few people who ever, quote unquote, solved this problem, like myself on the second try, actually had a clue what was really going on. Nah. It's not a complete puzzle. 2570. How's the king and pawn game? Not good. Weird. Alright, I'm not going to continue to do puzzles. I'm taking challenges. 5+3 blitz. Casual. Oh, I wanted to mention to everyone that, Lakey, welcome. That yesterday we hosted our Tuesday tournament, but I couldn't play more than 2 games, and I couldn't stream it. But we are going to do a substitute this Friday. Profile. Panda and Horses Club tournament yesterday. Again, just congratulations to Sumaher, Pellets, and Cormoran. I just played 2 games. Asterbait just resigned against me. So I only played 2 games yesterday's tournament. But we are going to do Friday night Rapid or Classical. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what I can come up with. Guys, 5+3 blitz this morning. Bijak, you are back. Good game yesterday. Very, Well played. Weird openings. Wait. It's Weird Openings Wednesday. Now I realize it's Weird Openings Wednesday after move 4. It's too late now. Whatever, we're just gonna have to play a normal game. This is a normal opening. I meant to play. I always do this. I meant to play a weird opening and forgot. We got distracted. Next game will be weird openings. That's my normal theme for Wednesdays. Just. Wow. So. Yeah, that's interesting. Is that some kind of gambit? Nah, not good. That's some kind of weird opening. C5. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that Sumaher. He's slightly inconsistent. Or Loser is not. He's not a perfectionist. Maybe he's drunk or something. I don't know, man. It could be anything. Those Polish guys. It could be hitting the vodka. Buy Polish vodka. I think I saw some Polish vodka yesterday. In the store. Oh, what is it called? There's a special kind of Polish vodka. The Large Hadron Collider. What are we gonna do? Give me that bishop. No, it's a bad piece. It's tempting to take it, but it's not a bad piece. It's not fair to say it's a bad piece. I don't know. There should be a better way to define that. It's not, well, optimally placed. Let's say. Now I win a pawn. Cormorant is a kind of bird, right? Saw a lot of interesting animals at the Museum of Natural History in Vienna last week. Cormorants. Like you're just hanging a bishop here. Cormoran. That's different. That's a cormoran. Is that different? Or is that what a cormoran is? Cormoraner? Weimaraner. Alright, I don't know. I think it's a kind of bird. Probably something in like the hawk or family. The hawk family. Guys, so what we're going to do is tomorrow night is Thursday. We have our subscriber stream. Cormorant. Thank you, Harold Bloom. It's Cormorant. But in German it was spelled differently. I just saw it in German. Not the best game by Leaky here. I had the feeling it was like a kind of bird that lives in a wet. Not all hawk hawk-style birds live in wet environments. I had the feeling it was not a seabird, but a bird that lives in watery environment, in the marsh or something like that. Okay, but I'm just guessing. Zenchess, what's up? Zenchess. Alright, weird openings Wednesday. Sorry we missed. It's a water bird that likes to dive. So it's not really hawk-like. I was wrong about that. Well, at least I got it half right. It is perhaps a predator of sorts. Dubov Italian? Oh. No, he's Russian. But if I were him, I would probably switch. I'm just kidding, man. I know. No! I don't want to make you happy. It's weird opening Wednesday. What am I going to play? The elephant. Elephant hippo. The hippophant. So anyway, I was starting to say something and I got distracted. Welcome HTFP, Zenchess, everybody. So yesterday I couldn't stay for the tournament. I'm going to do a tournament on Friday. I'll set it up today. I'm going to stream Friday night as a kind of substitute for yesterday, which I missed. Oh, you understood the Acer? Oh, no. You understood Acer that the stream is back only on Friday. Maybe he misunderstood, I'm afraid. I think that's what he thought. That's why he's not here. He's probably, like, sleeping. Yeah, he misunderstood me. Now what am I going to do? You refuse to play d5. You're trying to make it a normal opening again. It sucks, man. Shock Opa. Chocobot. Shock Opa. Bringing the Shock Opa emotes. Yeah, analysis stream tomorrow. Yeah, Astrobate is just spreading false news. I never intended that the next stream was not till Friday. I just said that we're doing a Friday stream instead of, Tuesday. I was like going to add an extra stream because I couldn't make it last night. I was just playing on the mobile last night, and I couldn't even, see the tournament, cross-table, or anything. Alright. It's the St. George, without b5. It's a decelerated St. George. Actually, you don't have to play b5 for it to be a St. George, right? I guess, technically. As long as you just play a6 on move 1, it's a St. George. Yeah, I've got no games. Well, one game for tomorrow night's analysis stream. So if anybody's interested who's a subscriber and submitting some games, it would be good if we had some material for tomorrow night. It wouldn't hurt. Yeah. That's a problem. If I play b5, e5, that position looks a little sketchy. But maybe it's playable. Go Zenchess. Lionel. Lionel, it always reminds you of Lionel Trains. Lionel. All right. It's not a name you hear very often. Okay, knight takes d5. I don't like this, but it may be like survivable for black. It's like a bad banco or something. Zen chess. What, we get a message? It was like he sent in a game for Thursday. Okay. I'll put that on the list anyway. So we're going to stream Thursday night, Friday night. And Friday morning, I didn't cancel. So Thursday night, Friday morning, Friday night. Bang, bang, bang. 3 streams in a row. Starting tomorrow morning, tomorrow night. Excuse me, tomorrow night, Friday morning, Friday night. So I'm going to host a tournament on Friday. Classical or rapid or classical. Probably like 5 rounds, 5 to 7 rounds rapid, or maybe like 5 rounds if it's 4 to 5 rounds if it's classical. That's a lot of chess. Zen chess. It's a lot of Zen. What a highly dubious opening for black. Thanks everybody. Shock Oprah is Cobra 11. Yeah, no, I know you're a streamer as well. We've played in the past, right? Bishop e2. Thanks for watching. B-Jock. Friday, yeah, I'm trying to move toward playing longer games and stop playing blitz. The problem is that Wednesday and Friday mornings I don't have the time to do like a rapid stream. I teach a lot of lessons, mostly in the middle of the day. So I don't have that much time to do like long rapid streams. I'm gonna try doing it on Mondays. Playing dubious openings doesn't make you feel alive. Seriously. Anything. It's like better than coffee. No, I mean, blitz chess is so overrated. I'm really, really bored with it. Oh man, I hate when people rush me. It's like applies to everything. Blitz just feels like you're being rushed. Blitz is basically chess fast food. I mean, that's what it is. The bullet is like the McDonald's of chess. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's the McDonald's of chess. It's like the lowest quality junk. It's junk chess food. And it's bad for you, just like junk food. What is the Tim Hortons? Horton the elephant. Dr. Seuss character. John Lithgow did a really good narration for one of those Dr. Seuss Horton the Elephant stories. No, was that a different one? I can't remember. He's a funny guy. Oh my god, how does that work? Zen chess is clearly not awake yet. Wait, it's 4 o'clock in the morning for him. No, it's like 3. What time is it, Zen Chess? You really should get some sleep, bud. Maybe he just woke up. We've got 3 challenges. Sumer, Cobra 11, and Lakey. Lakey re-challenge. The Greek gift. Yeah, it's not clear, but I might be getting mated. I had a funny, like, similar game with Move 11 the other day in a training game. This doesn't work, homie. It almost works. So if I play king... Yeah, there's a couple problems, right? If I play king g8, maybe it really works. Queen h5, and there's no defensive h7. Even that shouldn't work, though, honestly. Like, I can walk away. I can, like, defend f7 with knight e5. I should probably be able to play king g8, queen h5, knight e5, queen h7 check, king f8 with a winning position. But it's a little messy. So I honestly was thinking maybe it's better to play king g6. Now queen g4 doesn't seem to work. Except maybe it does. Maybe it does. I have knight e5. No, knight e5 is pretty strong. Bishop c8 is not working. So I have to do knight e5 if queen g4. I had a game last week where I was just totally winning in a Lopez, where my student like sacked a piece on h7, not really even evaluating king g6. I was totally winning, but I was so scared with my king on g6 that oh my god, I just did that. What? I missed that? Oops. You had queen f5 check. Oh my god. That's mate. That's embarrassing. That's really weird. I mean, I looked at bishop c8, and I was like, no, I can't do that because of knight e6. This is so embarrassing. It was like I thought this worked. Oh my god. Wait. Snooker time. Second unsound bishop takes h7 I've lost to. Well, I drew one and lost the other. I'm terrible at like playing with my king on g6. Man, it was a massive hallucination. There's no way this works. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I can't believe you're just winning here. Full piece down. Damn it, like bishop c8 doesn't work. Huh. For some reason I thought like he doesn't have queen f5. I think I had like mentally combined bishop c8 and knight e5 into one move. No, I wouldn't have done it if I had realized. My analysis was basically queen g4, knight e5, I'm winning. Oh man, so this is such coffee house. I can even play king h6, honestly. I'm not sure that's good though. Knight f7, king h7. Maybe it doesn't work. Man. So I have to play king g8 and then walk away like I was talking about. King g6 double question mark. King g8's just winning. Damn. Yeah, I thought I had the other way was easier. But I would have misplayed this. No, I knew this was the This is the first variation I said. It's not that 100% clear, though. Like, this felt a little messy. So I was like, no, we'll do it the other way. Of course. No, I mean, I knew I could play this. I thought, well, he's got a little bit of play there, so we'll do it the other way. Yeah, nice sack on h7. Very, very correct. Unbelievable. How could I lose this position in 3 moves? This is like the worst game of history. You have to be a complete moron. I'm like plus 6.6 after 16 moves, and I lose in like 3 moves. This is crazy. I could have just played c4. It's ridiculous. This is seriously like the worst game of all time. Bishop takes, king takes. Knight g5 check, king here. What do I do now? I mean, in this case, I can play king g6 because queen g4 is met by f5, which is definitely game over. Like, bishop takes, queen takes. Yeah, it's morning. I love morning. Rated. Nice try. Alright. Oof. I can't believe I'm an international master. That's really depending on what time of day it is. Yeah, nice game, Zen Chess. We played really well. See, that's the problem. I have it in my mind from the other day. The king g6 is a winning move a lot of times. So what do? Like, I try to play it again. It's insidious. It's like this idea is poisoning your thoughts. A totally different position that has nothing to do with this one. And I'm letting that affect my judgment. We should both be ashamed of that game. That was a seriously horrible game. So that's why I don't want to play Bullet or Blitz anymore. Lionel Spoon donated 500 bits. Alright, let's use that as a motivation to play well. Rather than feeling it's a donation for the last game, we'll consider it a donation to motivate us to play better. Alright? Thank you. For some reason I'm thinking I'm playing Zen Chess because he's in the chat. And I just played him last game. Now, Sumihara is a d4 player, so this is like a position where he's playing d4 reversed. It's not, it's not like he's an e4 player and he's totally out of his element, is what I'm trying to say. If my opponent is an e4 player here with black, chances are they're not comfortable with the situation. You're playing a Grand Prix like Zen Chess. You're basically saying that the Nimzo is a Grand Prix, or the Bogo Indian is a Grand Prix. It's a different way of looking at it. Like, you might consider it a Grand Prix, but I consider it a Queen Pawn game where I'm black. It's a Bogo. So basically Zen Chess is saying the Bogo and the Grand Prix are the same opening, essentially. Which is an interesting theory. Bad coffee is the worst. Yeah, I mean, I was doing a puzzle when we started the stream where I had a very bad hallucination. Just the way I missed Queen F5, last game, there's just like these huge holes. Normally that never happens. I almost never blunder. I have a very low propensity to blunder. I guess I'm just tired. It's always my excuse when I fuck up. I just say I'm tired. But I mean, it's true. Like, I wouldn't make that blunder if I was fresh. Just completely missed queen f5. That means that something is amiss. That's normally something I don't miss. The puzzle that I solved, I didn't see like bishop on g5 is attacking d8. Very simple one-move threats I'm not seeing. Control those squares. It's a bit odd. So you think this is a Grand Prix in a sense? Right. We've got a good position now. Although it initially wasn't a good position. Well, it was okay, I guess. Now I'm better. Yeah, king g8 was winning last game. And I talked myself out of it. Because I thought the way I played it was easier. Don't put your king on g6 unless absolutely necessary. It seems like obvious advice. For some reason I thought it was necessary or better. The other thing is if you're tired, you tend to be more reckless. Like, you're more likely to get hit by a car if you're tired than if you're not tired. Doesn't seem, difficult to realize that. Obvious things like you would never do. I didn't sleep that well last night. If I get good sleep, I'm a different person. My one game I lost last year, or this season, in Hungarian chess team competitions was the one game when I like pulled an all-nighter and I didn't sleep. Don't play chess after not sleeping all night. Not a good idea. Maybe you get away with it if you're young enough. Man, I can't believe Astrobate's gonna miss the chicken dinner stream. I think that expression actually originates from like Vegas casino promotions. Nice move, 97. I keep thinking I'm playing Zen chess. Because he keeps talking about this Grand Prix concept. Space! Actually, Bijak, I thought I was going to win yesterday. But I looked at the game today and I realized I was only slightly better. A tiny bit better. In one moment. But you defended really well. And then you were better. Obviously. Alright, now what am I going to do? Yes. Troubling knight on f5. Troubling. It's a troubling knight. Would you like a bishop? Oops! I gave him my bishop. I thought when you gave me the A file, I was going to beat you easily. But then you recovered. Like, I had nothing, and then you gave me the A file, and I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be easy. And then Bijak, talking about the game yesterday. Is Asterbate here? Ninch Asterbate? Ninch. Morales is online. He's cheating on us, playing someone else. Mirales, VIP. Not in the stream. That hurts, man. Yul Skinner and Morales are both online and playing and not in the stream. I'm hurt. Unbelievable. Two of our biggest opponents. I have 500 games with Morales. 300, 417 to be exact. Against Mule Skinner, I have 267. I think Bijak's also not a morning person. G4 weakening the king side. You know, when I was younger, I would make that move instantaneously, but I become more circumspect in my old age. But objectively, you know, it's probably good. Is Azerbaijan here? Zen Chess was talking about the Grand Prix, and it's become very Grand Prix-like. We just have massive pressure. Ooh, this is a really bad position for black. Ow. Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, I'm gonna double up on the D file and just like kill him here with the knight f6 check. I think you have a move. You know, honestly, what I was worried about... Okay, g6 is just too slow. I thought it's too slow. If you want to play g6, then play g6. You don't need to play e6 and g6. If you want to play queen c7, then play queen c7. Maybe you can play e5 in one move or something. Chicken cutlets of novelties. Harold Bloom, thank you. So far, not appetizing. It's really hard to play weird openings against Knight F3 Chess Video World. You're not allowed to play that on Wednesdays. We should just like ban Knight F3 from Wednesday streams. It's extremely hard to play interesting openings against this. How did that go? Oh, Knight F6. Yeah, I had this position once with white. I felt very awkward because I don't play the King's Indian attack. I usually play like ready English style stuff. This is a standard position though. More commonly played, you know, with reverse colors. Knight f3 is just, it's, you know, it's a safe, solid move. It has no place on our Wednesday streams, to be honest. We don't need any Vladimir Kramniks here. It's just totally uncalled for. Why did I resign against Chess Video World? That was a disconnection or something weird. Why did I resign that game? Don't remember. I lost the game on time. Oh yeah, he was the guy who came to the tournament and I flagged. I played one move, he came late. Now I remember. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I was there and I was waiting like 3 minutes for him to show up for the game. And then I went to another game because I'm not going to just sit there with a blank board while everyone's watching. Then he shows up and nobody tells me that I'm playing till I like lost on time. So I don't know who to blame, like myself, him, or the other people in the stream for not like telling me that I was like in the game. Or maybe somebody did try to tell me and I didn't see. Whoever Chess Video World is, they like playing kind of fastly. Bigly. They like to play bigly. Bigly and fastly. A5. Take that. A5. I'm not a believer. I think the black is better here. But it's pretty crazy position. I mean, the center. Chess Video World. Are you like a mod in somebody's stream or something? Why is Chess Video World so familiar? Can't remember. What's happening here? B-Jack with the secret messages. I never get notifications. Alright. So we're on for tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Normal schedule, despite whatever Astrobate says. I probably lost like 1 million viewers for the next couple of streams. Because Astrobate told everyone I wasn't streaming or something. Misunderstanding what I was trying to say. Billions. Billions upon billions. Okay, this A6 has got to stop. I wonder if Chess.BD World is a multi-account player. There was another player from Norway. Well, who had the Norwegian flag anyway. I'm like, I'm not from Ukraine, but I have the Ukraine flag. I mean, he reminds me of someone else. Look at that, like taking with the F pawn, risking his king position to try to, you know, land some kind of cheapo on the F file. I don't know. That seems risky, man. Taking away from the center. I think you're safer taking with the H pawn. I really don't have a lot of chance of baiting you on the H file here. This segments his pawn structure. Planning on castling queenside? Why do I want to go here? Why not? Something about this. What was it? Oh yeah. He's so fast. Look at that. C4? What? I can take en passant. Is that legal? You know about that, right? The en passant rule? Check. How many challenges do I have? 20. 23, to be exact. Oh, that's viewers, sorry. I don't know, how many do you want me to have? Name the price. Nils, thanks for being a subscriber. Look at this pawn structure, chess. No. No. Move first, ask questions later. I love blitz chess. Quality is amazing. We're playing great now. I'm sorry we can't play longer games, guys. But I am going to try to incorporate more longer games. Monday's streams are going to be rapid from now on. And this Friday I'm doing a tournament that will be either rapid or classical. I just have had it with blitz. I'm streaming blitz on Wednesdays and Fridays only because I have a limited amount of time. But I don't want to play blitz. Did we play this B6 against Nils before? Yeah. Weird openings Wednesday. Did it work before trading queens? You mean the check on C5? I can check, but I wasn't sure. Playing a lot of A6 and Polish style stuff here. G3. So C5 isn't so great. B5, Rook A7. What am I going to do? I have to play like B5. There is a really weird line, like B5, Bishop G2, Knight C6. Looks kind of funky. It's probably playable. Do I have any other options? Well, there's like c6, but that looks ugly. This is really weird. But that's the idea today. We're playing unusual openings. This obviously doesn't have a name. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is, like, technically that's the Gingy Indian. Well, that's... I think Eric Schiller published, like, a pamphlet. The Ginge, or the Gin, years ago. I know there's a couple guys, especially, like, Dmitry Gurevich. Michael Valvo played this against me in the New York Open in like 1992. Remember, I was very upset I lost with white against c4, a6. But Nils. Trading queens was best move. I knew that I had reduced my losing chances significantly when I traded queens against Chess Video World. So I was happy for that. Nils. You're a sick man. But we have treatment for it. There are treatments for this. Bishop takes c6 is insane. No respect for the clergy. The clergy. Nils is an atheist. It's pretty, like, satanic to give up your bishop on c6, man. I don't know. Do I even want to defend that pawn? And if so, like, how? Bishop b7. Duh. Okay, bishop b7. Let's just do it. It's kind of ugly. Right? Kind of. Yeah, I'm not sure it was a good move. We do c5 anyway? Ah. I want to get in c5. Maybe we'll just do it anyway. There were better ways to play this, maybe. I don't know. The Catalan. The first rule of Catalan is to trade your bishop g2 off. Second rule of Catalan. Queen d5. c5 takes. Do you or someone you know trade material? Do you or someone you know trade bishops that are worth like 4 pawns for knights? You could get treatment here. No, I'm about to do the same thing. I have to admit I have a problem. There's gotta be something else. I don't know, I feel like pretty sick doing this after criticizing him for bishop takes c6. But I'm getting my pawn back. We're both materialistic bastards. I mean, seriously. How much more materialistic can the two players be? I was more materialistic. I don't know what he was thinking with like bishop takes c6. It's just crazy. Alright, bishop takes f6. Now, do I do queen takes f3? He just castles. This pawn is more important. So I guess we go with this. Get our c pawn back. Yeah, he's Clinic of Chess Mental Illness. Thank God he didn't castle. Getting lucky here. F5. What difference does it make, really? Interesting endgame. You're sick, man. You're sick individual. You need help. I mean it in the nicest possible way. K4 is a nice idea. Just fast food. That's what blitz is. Really low quality chess. Get your low quality chess here. So what happens if F5? You're going to C3? Alrighty, Bob. I should probably castle. Saw everything. He sees everything. Seize the moment. 90 plus 45. Farm to table. Yeah. That's better. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. That's like free range chickens. The more time, the better. A lot of people don't realize, hey, chess was meant to be played like using thinking. I know that sounds crazy, right? It's crazy. We're supposed to think? Have time to actually think? Unbelievable. It's outrageous. Yeah, correspondence, okay, it was interesting before computers. Although I imagine it's still fascinating and can be very good for your analytical skills. As a practical exercise, I would imagine the correspondence still has a lot of value. But as far as the competitive element of it, it seems sort of silly, like, you know, playing computers against other computers doesn't really seem like a big deal. I'm gonna lose on time. Nice. Do you guys wanna like, since we're giving up our bishops for knights, I'm gonna make a confession. This is kind of embarrassing. Typical for me, though. Like, I actually thought I was up a pawn here. Unbelievable. Maybe my advantage is so big that bigly. I really thought I was like up a pawn. I don't know why. I guess because I like won my pawn back that I sacked initially. Like, getting that back made me think I was up a pawn. Like, I forgot I was down a pawn in the beginning. So I didn't really count the pawns, but I had this sort of mental idea that I was up a pawn here. Till I just like looked at the pawns and I was like, wait, it's like 6 each. Oh my god. No. Stay in your lane. I'm not going to fix your pawn structure. What? Wow. You just hung your b2 pawn and I didn't take it. It's unbelievable stupid. Unbelievably stupid. And this is why blitz chess is so great, you know, basically. Make blitz chess great again. The wonders of blitz chess. Wow. Wait, that's not a check. You tricked me. Prison correspondence. Correspondence always popular from prison. Correspondence of all kinds. All of my pen pals are in prison. Rematch. No, since there's no other challenges, I will play a rematch. Just give everybody a chance. Dude, this is why, like, I don't want to play Blitz anymore. The games just degenerate into absurdity. I can't believe you played Bishop takes c6 in this position. I mean, that's insane. You should have your Class C player title, like, rescinded for this. That's the worst move of the day. Gave away all your advantage. But I don't like the way I followed this up. Queen d5. I really thought he was going to play f3. That's really bad, wow. This is not good for white. Yeah. You have to play knight f3. Oh, whatever. Alright. It seemed like a bad idea. I mean, bishop takes c6, it's fine if you're in a closed structure. But this board is pretty open. Your bishop is so good, man. I mean, there's no way you can trade that. What I was thinking was, like, you probably take. The computer doesn't like that either. Wow. What's it supposed to do? d5? What about d5? What's the best move? Just knight c3. It's like a weird King's Indian. This would be insane. position only Richard Rapport would love. Now that's a weird opening. Rapport voted most likely to put a knight on a2 or a7. Any top player. I try to avoid it at all costs. I would really... I don't know. See, the thing is, you can undermine his knight on c3. It's very deep, but the knight on a7 is actually... And I've literally seen Rapport do this. It's literally like fighting for control of d5 and e4. No, I mean, I like the creative element of Rapport. You know, like, I live in Hungary since 2004, more or less, most of the time. Not always, but I've been here most of the time. And I have to say, like, the majority of Hungarian players aren't creative enough. They're too limited by routine. Like, there's been this very long school of Hungarian chess, which is very, very much like a routine. There's tons of routine grandmasters, but it's unusual to find someone like Rapport who's very creative, you know. He may live in Serbia. His wife is Serbian. Biggest mistake ever, getting married. Alright. Nils. Leko got married, that was it, dude. Game over. He was like, crash and burn. Game aborted. Polgars? There's only one Polgar. But she quit. She quit, she's a quitter. Jofia's not serious. She doesn't play chess seriously. The other one doesn't exist for me. And Judith quit. No, Judith was unique. Judith was trained by her dad, and in a very unique way. So Judith was not routine. Another exceptional player. But most of the Hungarian grandmasters are tending to be too routine. Fischer. Fischer's still alive. He's living in Belgrade, Bijak. With Elvis. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, you know... I mean, I know that Judith was friendly with Fischer, but I don't think he had a huge influence on her. I mean, I can't imagine they trained together too much, but who knows. Tupac too, and Jim Morrison. They're all in Belgrade. Okay, what are we doing? The Grunfeld? Queen A5, that's a mistake, isn't it? I've told the story. I played that move in 1987, I think. Have we played this already? One of the first masters I lost against. Never play queen a5. How many times can I say it, right? You're supposed to trade pawns and then play queen a5. Never get out of the boat. Did you take your Xanax today? Apparently Nils is like totally on tilt. For some reason. He's in like tilt mode. Welcome, Miro. Myro. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. He didn't take either the C pawn or the A pawn. He's just on tilt. Chess tilt. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Horrible. This is like a troll game. He's like trolling me. I think basically he's like trying to see how bad he can lose. So many ways. You're doing well. Just stay focused. I'm not even sure if like rook b5 is the best move here. This is an actual variation. That's weird. It's weird, like, real players have actually played this for black. I don't get it. Wow. But, like, look how rare they are. Magnus played it in 2005 when he was young. I mean, he knew it was not the standard move there. Goldcoat in 1990. Tupakov played it in 1983. Tupakov had to, for example, leave Ukraine to live in like Switzerland now. Imagine like you're a Soviet era grandmaster who you played for the Soviet Union, and you have to like leave your homeland when you're like 75 years old. It's so sick. I mean, that's just so sick. It's disgusting, you know. I try not to get it carried away with the political stuff, but I'm so offended, you know, for people like that. This guy who, it's just ridiculous. All right. Anyway, Rook B5, Queen takes C3 check. So that's obviously not a good novelty. So after Rook B5, you're supposed to take something. Take on C3 check, or take on A2. So it looks like Rook B5 is not even the best move. I should just castle. Maybe that's why Nils got confused. I didn't play the book move, castles, and he didn't know what to do anymore. But let's say this Nils, if you're going to play Queen A5, you need to take a pawn, I think. But our general, you know, meme is that Queen A5 is always bad. And I think that holds a lot more than Feingold's F6 rule. It's Queen A5 is always bad. We could maybe like modify it by saying Queen A5 is never good. Maybe that would be like, that would be a little more moderated version. Not quite as exaggerated. To say it's never good would be safer. Yeah, sometimes it's playable, but I think if you like never played Queen A5 in the opening of a single game, you'd probably be alright. You wouldn't hurt anything by omitting any kind of early Queen A5s. Uh-oh. Tazake, welcome. Poor Johnny Depp? Man, we're really getting on the political. Well, for sure, if you're a Hollywood star or a doctor, you shouldn't get married. That should go without saying. Alright. The ever dangerous Hey It's Mira. Never get married if you have a lot of money. I mean, that should be a no-brainer. I don't know what Johnny was thinking. Why? Why do you even have to get married? It does seem stupid. Man, poor Johnny. We all feel so sorry for him. My heart bleeds for Johnny Depp. The poor Hollywood star. All those millions of dollars and fame. It's a rough life. He's just like suffering. Mira, you're never dangerous this hour? Okay. Well, earlier I played C5. I've got a sloth plushie. Maybe we'll bust that out for the. We'll bust him out for the Friday rapid / My son got a sloth plushie, and I asked him if I could use him for the stream. I'm just so slow. Sloth is the perfect animal to replace Panda for our slow streams. I mean, pandas are pretty slow, honestly. There was this panda at the Vienna Zoo. He was just like laying collapsed on his stomach on the ground. He looked like he was dead. Yeah, alright. $11 viewers. We're crushing it. I have more subscribers here than viewers. Right, so this is a transposition now. Knight f6 is like the only move. Hey, it's Miro playing 92 transposing to, what's it called? The, oh, it has a name. What is this, Chittard defense or something? Actually, I don't remember. What is it called, this line? Miro probably knows. Knight c6 against the Tarash. I can't remember what it's called. It's not Chittard. Guimard. Yeah, Chittard, Guimard. It ends with an ard. I was close. The Guimard. Oh no, this is right up his alley. Space. Space for white. I was supposed to play f6. Didn't we have an analysis game? Somebody had an analysis game. It was Muleskinner, probably. One of Muleskinner's many analysis French games. Very disappointed in Muleskinner and Morales for not coming by the stream here. That deeply hurts. Longtime supporters of my stream, and they're like playing online. Jim's online, he's not in the stream. Guys, hurt my feelings. We want to play for e5. I don't play the French, so I'm figuring this out. See you tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming another 50 minutes here, so we've got some time left. Oh, that's weird. Missed Asterbate today. Am I supposed to play e5? Say it ain't so. Where are the viewers? If I click on the viewer list, there's like 16 viewers. But my viewer count is 11. How does that work? Exactly. Something is not right there. That's not how math works. It's Wednesday morning. I've honestly... Where are you going? Getting packed for what? Here goes another Greek gift sacrifice. Look out! Blobix is online, Jim, and Muleskinner, and none of them are in the stream. It so deeply hurts my feelings. Thought you were my friends. Okay, pawn takes pawn, queen takes d5 check. Queen b3 is brilliant. Damn, that's a brilliant move. Unbelievable. And he's like, oh, I'm not the same on Wednesdays in the morning. I'm not my usual self. Yesterday I was playing poker. This old guy tried to do the, oh, I didn't hear you raise thing against me. I was like, come on, man. I wasn't born yesterday. Sure, you don't play well in the mornings. He's got 3 minutes to my 21 seconds, and he plays queen b3. It's an extremely sharp move, essentially. Probably, like, best move for white. Really, like, the only move. It's a terrific move. Now white's, like, seemingly better. My knight on b6, badly placed. Yeah, this is one of the main points. He has knight e4. Now I don't know where to go. That's your main problem here. Oh my god, I'm losing on time. This is the guy who, he doesn't play well in the morning. Queen b3 and knight e4. And I'm like losing a pawn. Wow. Rip pawn. Doesn't even take the pawn. Unbelievable. He must have something better. He's insanely fast. It's a really good game by white so far. Gotta be kidding me. Why is everyone so fast? How are you so fast? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. No. What is it, 2 a.m. for you? It's something like, no, maybe not that late. What is it, like 1 a.m.? 2 a.m., Miro? 2 a.m. Where he is. What am I gonna do? It's a disaster. Unmitigated disaster. What is he thinking about? I can't believe it. Look at that. Undermining my center. I should have just like sacked on... I should have sacked on f3. That's a brilliant move. Bishop e3. He faked me out. You know, you're just totally winning when you take the bishop on h3, and you only found a way to lose in the most absurd fashion ever. This is just game over, right? If you just play pawn takes, you covered the check on f3. I was just trying to give perpetual check at this point. I wasn't even trying to win anymore. When I played bishop h3, it was like a joke. You know, I'm just trying to draw. Wow. He's winning the entire game up until the last move, literally. Like, maybe here I had a chance to survive, right? Finally, I'm equal. Maybe. But honestly, I don't know what to play. I mean, because b6 is hanging. No, it's not hanging. Ah, I thought that was hanging. I didn't realize I was protecting b6. Wow, Asterbait is here. Asterbait spreading fake, like, fake news that I'm not streaming till Friday. Spreading fake news. Conspiracy theories. You're literally winning the whole game until the end. Blunder. But I've got to ask you here, like, you thought forever. I mean, bishop e3 might be some kind of brilliant move. But, you know, why did you reject knight takes e5? I figure, okay, knight takes e5, knight takes e5, f4. And I was thinking about playing knight f3 check, and just, you know, it is what it is. I can play queen h5. And your king is pretty... Your king is a little sketchy, isn't it? You're probably right. You're probably right, Nero, to not play this. You know, you spent all your time thinking about knight takes e5. It might turn out that the bishop e3 was a brilliant move. Shit, that's engine number 1. Yeah, I should have sacked on f3. But I mean, you thought forever on this move. You spent 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's the engine number 1 move, but it took you 1 minute and 30 seconds to find it. You know, the funny thing is, it was only like retrospect that I thought about sacking the exchange here. But I didn't really see what I have, you know. I mean, I sacked an exchange, but... And? What? So what? I'm just down the exchange. Damn, there's still games with queen b3. That's the move. No, it's a brilliant move. If you play anything else, I have a good game. Unbelievable. So I played a novelty here. The Cognoscenti played queen f7. Of course, I rejected this for the obvious reason. Apparently black has king h8. I didn't know about this. So, apparently we made a lot of inaccuracies. I'm supposed to play bishop d6. Or not. You know, I talked about this on the stream before. I thought maybe bishop e2 was white's best line. But I don't know. Doesn't look very popular. A lot of people play bishop b5. g3. Wow. g3 is the engine's number 1 move. And it's negative for a minute there. Anyway, like, that's an interesting opening. Good game. He hits me with 2 inaccuracies, 2 blunders. I had 5 inaccuracies, 3 mistakes, and 1 blunder. Pretty sad. But I think it's safe to say that if we had more time, I would play better. Yeah. Okay, so bishop e2 right away. My bad. It's this position. You're not supposed to play, or at least I think this is better. So c3 isn't necessary here. Right. There's no pressure on d4. Well, not that much, so you don't have to play c3 here. In fact, you might want to keep c4 in reserve. I know that people play knight b3. We looked at this, and we looked at this, and we looked at this before. I don't like the c3. But I guess it's even good. Glad you didn't know the secret move now. Queen b3 right away. Uh-oh. Well, obviously I can win a piece. Well, I should say attempt to win a piece. Man, that's like dangerous, dude. To say that this is dangerous is an understatement. Extremely dangerous for black. I don't want any part in that. So queen b3 is even stronger. Wow. So the only players who ever played this with black both played 97. This is just bad. It's just bad. What did I do wrong? Bishop e7. Who would have thunk it? What an amazing move. The point is, like, we already got in e5. We don't need to get it in again. So the bishop just guards us along the e file. It's like a shield. That's interesting. That's a better move. It's very counterintuitive. Like, if you need to get in e5, you've got to put your bishop on d6 to achieve it. But if you've already achieved it, and that's why I guess it comes down to this being the main line. Bishop d6 first. Castles now, you know, castles is safer. Always castle. The Uber driver says b4. b4, e5, b5. e5, b5. e5, queen, b3. Wow. Whoops, that's not a good move. That's the ultimate mouse slip. Damn. What do you guys think? That's the worst mouse slip ever. That's just embarrassing. Queen e5. It's not even mate. Like, you're not even threatening mate. Only if he goes for, like, the Greek gift now does queen h2 make sense. Alright, guys, let's get some more challenges. We have time for a couple more games. Where are my friends out there? I don't know, man. Gonna have to take Blobix, Jim, and Muleskinner off the friends list. They just never come to my stream anymore. Just kidding. Jim is a VIP? No. Jim isn't a VIP, is he? Alright. Danger. Next challenge. Challenge me to chicken dinner. Guys, schedule going forward. Thursday, subscriber stream. Send me subscriber games for tomorrow night. Friday, we have an extra bonus stream, which Acerbate has been misadvertising as my next stream. Friday is a bonus evening tournament stream, either classical or rapid. I'll create that today and send a message to the team. We're still doing our Friday morning stream, and then Sunday simul. So lots of streams coming up. Anyways, yeah. Rook d8, that's a weird move. Okay. Step up and challenge. Remind me not to play the Guimard variation with black. Berserk me, please. No. No. Horde Master. Horde Master backup account. Real challenge is 5+3. 5+3 blitzer. I'll go back to doing puzzles. Thanks to the donation earlier from Lionel Spoon. 500 bits. Cheer now to take number 3. White to play and win. I have an idea. Rook takes h7, check. King h7. Now don't be like Zen Chess and play knight g5. You have to play queen h5 first. King g8. It doesn't work. Shit. Does it work? I don't think it works. So the answer must be something else. Queen g6. Oof. Knight g5. Now that's a nice. Queen g6. Queen g6, h6, knight g5. Beautiful. Phew, now we're up to 2570. I'm only minus 36 points today. No, 2592. So I'm only down 14 points. You can challenge again, Miro, if no one else wants to play. Yes. But don't be like Nils, where you're just like throwing away your pieces on tilt. That was horrible. Nils' second game. What was he doing? Weird Openings Wednesday. This Wednesday streams are like killing my viewer average. There's always like 15 viewers. What is up with Wednesdays? Wednesday mornings are the worst. This has plagued my streaming for quite a while. It's hump day. Monday mornings and Friday mornings are okay, but Wednesday mornings are awful. I don't understand why there's no one here on Wednesdays. I'm going to have a word with Jim and Mule Skinner. Alright, hey, it's Mira. What are we going to do? Oh, he knew I was going to play the King's Gambit. He pre-moved pawn takes f4. Did you see that? I think he pre-moved. h4. Did you pre-move that? Did I play a King's Gambit against you recently? I never play the King's Gambit. Not in ages, and I never really did. You did. You pre-moved. Hunting's F4. He was looking forward to playing this. Unbelievable. Yeah, on Wednesdays I play it, though I don't know what I'm doing. Of course. Of course. Yeah, well, I can't play the white side of the royal pass and play weird openings Wednesday. I don't know. The most standard opening in chess. So G5, Fischer. I don't know the Fischer refutation. So we're in trouble. H4, G4, Knight G5. H4, G4, Knight G1. What's the problem here? We have to do like this. What would Acerbate do? A nice and fun King's Gambit. I think he's still in his book. That's annoying. Let's take time out to defend this idiotic pawn on d4. So what do I have? A pawn? I have no pawns for the piece, but a lead in development. Queen f6 is probably main line. What else am I going to do? Maybe I can sack that? Oh shit, alright. Can I sack the d4 pawn? Knight c3, queen takes d4 check, king h1? No. Good God, man. Have you no shame? Yeah, I only see myself like getting a draw at best if I take. Lucky if I get a draw, probably. But what else am I gonna do? It just doesn't seem right. I can't take on f4 and trade queens. Can I? It's not really enough material. That's why I'm playing the King's Gambit, to do that? Gotta be kidding me. I didn't sign up to play the King's Gambit so I could like take that pawn back on f4 and trade queens into a piece down ending. Forget that, man. We have really good coordination. Is it enough? Slow-mo. Probe raise. Pieces are overrated. Serious ambulance. E5. Wojtash. HC rating of the party of 10. I need viewership doubled. Wednesday. Thank you for the raid from Wojtash. Wednesdays are bad, so we can use all the help we can get. Thank you very much. I play poker badly. Bishop d5 was a probe bet. I mean, I'm down a piece, but I have good coordination, so I guess we just want to just go with the flow. I want to play e5 somehow. Somewhere. E5. Play it now. How's my knight doing? This is a weird move. I mean, I've never played the King's Gambit seriously with white. I've literally never played this kind of piece sack line. For some people, it's probably very standard, but I mean, this is something like you have to get the hang of it. I would think. I'm playing on like really total guess mode here. That looks exceedingly dangerous. I would think like black is lost after castle's queenside. Maybe I'm too optimistic. Wouldn't be the first time. Hayesmere was a great attacker, but I don't know, how strong he is in defense. He's usually like on the attack, he's playing aggressively. But as a defender, he's not confident. I don't think that's his thing. But it has great compensation. Now I can like take back on f4, I would think, and I have like tons of pawns for the piece. Tons of pawns. Knight g6. Or I can try to attack his king. Castling queenside seems weird. Doesn't it? Actually, I thought he might play this before. Maybe c5 was a good move last move. Maybe it's still good. Bishop takes f4. Hope I'm not missing anything here. I have 3 pawns for the piece now. I basically can't calculate 2 moves deep anytime before 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. I can only calculate max 2 moves deep. Bishop takes f4, queen f4, rook f4 is good. Pawn takes d4, bishop takes h6, queen h6, pawn takes d4. That's as far as I can calculate. Queen d2 actually, oof. Wow, d5 threatens Jeez, he's like trying to self-mate himself. It looks like. Look at that diagonal. If only I could check him. Ooh, that's so sick. Yeah, I mean, d5 is insane. Can't possibly be a good move. My god, man. Problem is, I don't know what to do. Man. This is really not normal. Oh, he hung his queen with check. Like, Haysper's a great player. Look at his score against me. He has like 1 out of the last 20. He's had a winning position almost every game, it seems like. Wow, look at that graph. This is like the quintessential... Can I copy and paste that? That's the quintessential King's Gambit graph. It looks like the Loch Ness Monster. Nessie like came out of the water on the right side. That's the neck. Loch Ness Monster. Eye. You're like submerged for the half the game underwater and then come out fully Loch Ness. But I think like average cent upon loss in the King's Gambit is usually around 100. That's normal for a King's Gambit. It's double whatever you would normally get. Okay, I don't know the theory here. I thought this was the right line. Computer doesn't like bishop c4. I'm basically committing to sacrificing a piece. So the computer doesn't want to do that. So what happens after h4, knight g5? Aren't I sacking a piece anyway? Oh, you go knight g1 here. Yeah. Morozevich Kasparov. Nigel Short. So this is where you play one of those lines where you play knight g1. Alright. Yeah, I didn't remember. Calvo Rodriguez. No, Calvo Minguez against Gligorich. Is Gligorich still alive? Is that a stupid question? When did... Are there any Serbians here? He is. Wow. This is the only game where this was ever played. I saw this somewhere recently. You know, I saw this. We had another game in this line or something. But not me, someone else. No, he passed in 2012. I was gonna say. No, I can't believe it. He died 10 years ago. Okay. Yeah, he would be pretty old now. Probably in his 90s or something. So, I imagine Gligorich would be like 90 if he was still alive. Chess players withstand extra stress, so they probably don't live as long as average people. Competitive chess players, that is. G takes f3, queen takes f3, queen f6. So I unimproved on... What? Oh, I need to get out of there. Wait, Masters? So Calvo Minguez here played e5, but I mean, this just like blows up your whole center. Oh, I saw this! Yeah, we saw this somewhere. Now I remember. So Gligoric just takes the pawn, dude, fearlessly. And beat this guy. Watch this. Pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, and the engine says he should play queen g7, queen b6 check, or queen g6, and he plays queen takes e5 check. This is crazy. That, I mean, it's an insanely dangerous pawn to take on e5. So check this out. Bishop takes f7 check, king f7, bishop takes f4. He goes into this like insanity with black. That's extremely dangerous, and he ends up beating the guy anyway. That's a high rating. I don't know who this guy was. Ricardo Calvo. 2465 back in those days. I never remember this guy being a GM, but I mean, that's a high rating. He must have been close to GM, if not GM. I don't remember this guy's name, really. Maybe a Cuban or something? But e5's crazy. So I played c3. And now we've got an actual game. This is apparently absolutely unsound. So white should play knight a3 first. Wow. I thought about sacking the pawn, but I suggested knight c3, but that hangs the bishop. The problem is this just like drops the bishop. Check here, queen takes c4. So I can play knight a3, defending the bishop, looking at b5, giving the pawn, but only a pawn. Not a bishop. So this, I guess, is the best try. It's unsound, though. Yeah, I had seen that game, I don't know why, you know, because of some game we analyzed. Yeah, we followed this game. Arribas Lopez managed to lose in the same position as me. His opponent played a better move here. Knight e7. No! It's close. I had e5. Yeah, b5 is crazy. I missed e5. It's ridiculous. Alright. Anyway, last game. Anybody? Let's play one more bad game before we finish the stream for today. Thanks for the raid earlier. I want to play one more bad game. I did see e5. Could you look through a really interesting game I played? No, not really enough time. I gotta go. But if you're around, maybe tomorrow night. I'm gonna do an analysis stream tomorrow night. I mean, you're sacking your rook on a8. That's too much. How did I miss that? I was talking about probe bet. This move is like way better. e5 is a little bit better. So b5 is horrible. You could have just played knight e7 with a normal position. Now what do? Do I take the pawn? I don't want to take this pawn. I mean, I'm lost here. You know, you don't want to be like down a piece for one pawn in the king's gambit. So I have to play bishop d2. And I'm just busted. Last call. Asterbait. Bring it on. Asabi, why did you resign against me yesterday in our tournament game? I couldn't play, and I tried to leave the tournament before I got paired, but I was on my mobile phone, and it wouldn't let me. I didn't know how. Goju slowest man. Goju slowest man, bullet game, yeah. Tell me who you are and I'll accept your challenge. If that's like a new account. I'm not going to accept these random people. Rossador. Kamran Shrazi. Mule Skinner. What's Mule Skinner doing? Missing our stream. Guys, last call. Knight h6, please. Someone play e4 against me. Got really bad lag. This is my lag. 95 ping. Not great. Hungary's biggest athlete. Bigliest. Casual 3+0. Casual 5+2. I'm just gonna play this random dude. He played D4. Good, we transposed. Phew, I got it in. The 3 a.m. defense. Knight C3 is a solid move. That's reasonable. This is kind of a boring variation. It's basically just kind of a bad Caro-Kann for me. E5 might be interesting. What if I try this gambit? Gambito de dama. Gambito del dama. It's like an Albin. This is not an engine, right? No. No, he's not an engine. That's good. I hate playing against engines. It really gets old after a while. I've never turned the 3M defense into the Albin before, but it's something like an Albin. Someone on sound would be proud. Now what about this knight? This guy's playing good. Not allowed to do that. He's playing too well. That's sus. Way too sus. H6. I can't allow it. I'm busted. I can't allow G4. Most people don't handle the weird openings well. This guy just totally took it in stride. That's unusual. I think he's played perfectly, I would say. He's arguably played perfectly. Knight check. Any tactics? Okay, he's still got 4 pieces on the back rank, so there's still hope, but this player is way stronger than a typical noob. When I play like really dubious openings, I'm hoping that they lose their composure in the early stage. Like, you play knight h6 here, and the guy plays knight c3 on move 3, you know you're in trouble. Most people either take or play bishop takes h6. This player is just way too systematic. I'm a little worried. Thank God it's not rated. Okay, I have bishop e7. There's no knight d6 check or tricks. But he's a good player, very principled for someone who's only 2100. Sizmar. It's Sizmar Gicharbu. I was thinking his name was backwards, but that doesn't really look right either. Polish is not easy to pronounce. It's like worse than Hungarian. That is Poland, right? Sometimes I get confused with, like, the Malaysian flag. How does the Malaysian flag look? It's also red and, or is that Indonesia? Red and white? Are Malaysian and Indonesian similar? Maybe that's why I'm confused. I guess this guy's weakness is time. I don't know. Has to be a reason why he's 2134 and not 2434. And it's not his opening play. I could play f6. Dropping a clear pawn for nothing. Bishop takes g5 is no good. I just don't like dropping that with check, first of all. Now h4, g4, knight h6, bishop takes g5, f6, knight f6. Well, we could try f6, I guess. He must have some kind of weakness, but I don't see it. Yet to see a weakness in this player's play. It's hard to believe he's 2100. He's played like perfectly. No weaknesses. It's like a perfect game. Flawless. Literally flawless. I'm just down a pawn for nothing, no compensation. There's a nice tactic he didn't fall for there, you know. He could have played knight f6 and allowed knight d4 check. Let's see, he's starting a fork. Let me guess. Damn, dude, he's so systematic. I don't know. Wow. Literally perfect game by white. I feel like just resigning here. There's just nothing. Literally flawless. I'm just gonna resign. Let's see the analysis engine. He made a mistake. He made an inaccuracy and a mistake. I don't know, man. Honestly, if that was a regular performance for this guy, I would say he was sus. That's what happens when I play random people. What inaccuracy did he make? G3 question mark? Why? What's the question mark about? F6 is the best move, and then I get like question mark for F6. Get the fuck out of here. King B8. Yeah, I don't know, man. Look at this guy. He played like an engine. But maybe I'm just unlucky. I don't know. I had the feeling I was playing an engine. Save a dog. Keep it human. I wouldn't play that guy again. Very computer-like play by white. You have to remember, like, just because like they haven't cheated every game doesn't mean they're not cheating against me. If he realizes I'm streaming, which it says like during the game, I like that it like posts that. Sparkle Horse is streaming, like, hey, don't forget to turn on your engine. Like, I'm playing this random guy, and it says that, like, on the board, next to my name. No, maybe he was legit, but he better not play games like that every game. In a one-off situation, it's normal to play a flawless game, but not continuously. Yeah, I wish I could turn that off when I'm playing. I don't want people to see that I'm streaming the minute that I start the game with them, necessarily. I don't mind, but it's good for tournaments. I don't mind, like, in the tournament scenario, like a random one-off game. Yeah, you should be able to turn it off or on. That's a good suggestion, Harold Bloom. Whether you want people to know you're streaming. Most people obviously want people to know they're streaming, so that's... Save Dog, what's up? What's up here? Okay, it's a dubious opening. I sacked a pawn. It's ridiculous to accuse my opponent of being a computer necessarily. But it was the way he played, you know, this very mechanical kind of style. It felt computery. What you would expect from a computer. Of course, I played a totally dubious opening, and I deserved to be clearly worse. Actually, I thought the gambit might be a little interesting. Enough to maybe confuse most people. Save Dog is clearly having a mental breakdown. You're not the only one. I started to lose it last night. But it wasn't my fault. But I need to control myself. I started to lose my temper yesterday. I've been pretty mellow lately, but I still have the potential to need a Xanax here or there. I thought the gambit was interesting. He just coolly refuted it. I have an incredible score with that opening against people around his rating. That's the other thing. If you look on lichess, I have a very, very good score with e4 knight h6 or d4 knight h6. Because people just don't expect that. They don't have a prepared response ready. He handled it so, like Mr. Spock was playing white. I don't know, you know. Like he plays against knight h6 every day. I think there's another element to it too, that a lot of people think it's okay to cheat in unrated games. You have that. Well, I didn't cheat. It was I cheated, but it was an unrated game, so it's okay. The problem with that is, like, if you cheat in unrated games, you might cheat in rated games too. This is like one of Savadog's worst openings. He's normally pretty tough in the opening. Well, pretty tough in general. So it's knight h6 again. Classic Mr. Spock line. I remember watching that episode. That's the episode where they tested the automated Dr. Daystrom tested the automated computer to control the Enterprise, and it went out of control, and Captain Kirk kept his job. I'm not a Trekkie, but I've seen every episode. But there are bigger fans. Mr. Coffee loves Star Trek. We're late. It's time for my nap, guys. Savadog is invariably human. That's his problem. Savadog's ratings are inactive. 1739 inactive. 1865 inactive. 2010 inactive. Are you just inactive, or did you create another account? Now what do I do? Wonder Twin powers reactivate. I have an idea. I remind myself of the Grinch when I say that. The Grinch. He's coming around. The old Savadog. How about ops color bishops? I probably missed the win here. Oh man, look at that. Look at that rook. Just lusting to open itself on the C file. But at least with ops color bishops, I know the plan. Arsenal. I'm sorry, buddy. We gotta go. But if you're around, and I know, how was it last time? We've got our subscriber stream tomorrow night. But as a bonus, because you have drinking club on Thursday, I'm hosting a Friday night tournament. So if you're around, please tune in. Invasive rook species. Still no mate. Now how do I win this position? It's a serious issue. I need another rook, please. It's like Bug House. Can I get another rook? Thank you. Bug House rook. Don't really want to trade that. Whoa, what's going on? What's he doing with that move? I get it. It's like a trap. Unbelievable. This is truly unbelievable. No. You missed the boat there. Have you seen the boat? Consuming entire families of pawns. Save Dog likes having time pressure or something. He's got the Mr. Slow thing going on. He's not really himself until he's really low on time. Oh no. Yeah, that's why I played b4. To stop the rook. Stop the knight coming to g5. Yeah, good intuitive play. Like you, Arsenal. Guys, I gotta go. Alright, thanks everyone for tuning in. We're gonna be back tomorrow night with subscriber stream. And a bonus 2 Friday streams, morning and night. Thanks everybody. See you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.